Hi there, welcome to 9 to 42. I'm Andy Hillier, and today's guitar lesson was a request for All the Kids Are Depressed by Jeremy Zucker. Lovely little song, it's got some nice guitar playing through it. Hopefully I know it now, because I've just had to listen to it a couple of times, worked it out, and ready to teach you it. Okay, so it starts off, sounds like this. Okay, so let's learn it. Okay, so we've got four different parts that we need to learn. The first part, which is the verse, it goes on quite a few times around. It actually goes, in the video of his song that he's just released, it goes till 2 minutes 13, so it's quite a lot of this, just going round and round. It sounds like this. Okay, so it starts off with the D chord. And the way that I can hear him playing it on the track is your first finger on A5, then your third finger flat across the 7th fret on D, G and the B string. So D7, G7 and B7. I'm just using my third finger. Some of my students prefer to use 3 different fingers instead, but I like to use my third finger flat. So that's a D chord. And I'm playing the A string with my thumb and then playing the next 3 strings down with my fingers. Okay, so that's the first chord. So it plays it individually. So it plays the note and then the rest of the chord. So the A string and then the other strings. Okay, then it goes to an A chord, normal bar chord shape. So first fingers, even though it's not, we're not using any of the other notes that are barred, we're still going to bar it because it makes sense. So bar the 5th fret of the on the 5th fret across all the strings. Second finger on G6. Third finger A7 and little finger just underneath it on D7. So that's an A chord. And this time I'm going to play the top string and then the next 3 strings. So you're going to play with your first finger on the A string, second finger on the D, third finger on the G string. So we're playing the bottom 4 strings. Root note and then the rest of the chord. And then it goes to a normal E chord, which is just your first finger on G1, second finger on A2 and your third finger on D2. Same idea with the right hand. Okay, so far we've got the D chord, then A, then E chord, then it goes to F sharp minor, which is your first finger barred across the 2nd fret, third finger on A4 and your little finger on the string below it, D4. Again, we're just playing the top 4 strings. Okay, so you got, and then it goes straight back to the E chord there. So on that bar, you got F sharp, or F sharp minor, I should say, then E. So if we put that all together, we've got the D, A, E, then F sharp minor to E. It sounds like this, nice and slow. Starting on D, ready, D, go. To A and to E. F sharp minor, E, and that rolls around loads of times. After a couple of times round or 4 times round, it just puts an extra stab in it, so it goes. Okay, so for that, you're doing the same thing, but then playing them all at the same time. So you go. Thumb, then the fingers, then all of it at the same time. Same chords, just different rhythm. Okay, and like I said, that just rolls all the way around till 2 minutes 13. And then it changes and goes to this. Okay, so for that, this first chord, lovely chord, F sharp minor 9, which is your little finger on B9, third finger above that on G9, first finger on D7, and your second finger on A9. And we're just going to hit all those the strings that we've got fingers on, so the middle 4 strings, so A, D, G and B strings, all at the same time. Then the next chord is a D major 7, which is your first finger on A5, second finger on G6, third finger on D7, and your little finger on B7. Again, we're hitting the middle 4 strings on this. It's got F sharp minor 9, D major 7, then it goes to the A chord like we played before, and then it's going to play a B minor 7 chord, which is your second finger on E7, and your third finger flat across the D, G and the B strings at fret 7. So there's nothing holding down the A string, it's just muted off. So for this we're going to play the thumb on the E string, and then D, G and B strings with the right hand fingers. Okay, so that little section, it only goes twice through, but it goes F sharp minor 9, D major 7, A, B minor 7. So you got 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, and repeat, go. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then the next section, again the next section only goes twice through. It's going to play a D chord, normal D chord like we played at the beginning, and then it's going to go to F sharp minor 7, which is your first finger flat across from the A string downwards on the 9th fret, second finger on B10, and your third finger on D11. And we're going to play the middle 4 strings, so that's F sharp minor 7. And then the next chord is an E chord, which is the same as your D chord, but up 2 frets. So first finger, A7, third finger on the 9th fret going D, G and B strings. Again, you could use the 3 different fingers if you like. So that's the E chord, and then it's going to do a B minor chord, and then a C sharp minor chord. So the B minor is barred across, well, it's the same as that F sharp minor that we played at the beginning, that shape. So bar your first finger across all the strings on the 7th fret, third finger on A9, little finger on D9, and for this one only play the top 4 strings and then up 2 frets to C sharp minor. Okay, so this little part goes D, F sharp minor 7, E, then B minor, C sharp minor, and repeat, D, F sharp minor, 7, and then E, and then the second time it just plays the B minor, it doesn't put the C sharp minor on the end of that. Okay, and then we get to another section which uses similar chords. Oh, it's got slightly different ones actually. So the next section is going to go to F sharp minor 7 to start with, we've done that already, and then goes down to a D chord, which we've done that, then takes that same shape and moves it all the way up to the 12th fret. So your first finger's on 12, third finger's flat on 14, play the middle 4 strings again, and then, so that's an A chord, but it's like we played an A down here before, this is like up an octave from that. Okay, so that's an A chord, and it's going to do a B minor chord all the way up at the 14th fret, really squished out. You're probably going to need electric guitar for that. So your first finger's on 14 on the A string, second finger on 15 on the B string, third finger on D16, and little finger just underneath it on G16. It's really high up, so it's B minor. You could play it down here, I suppose. Not saying for inversion, but we'll play it up here. Okay, so this little section, it goes 6 times around. It goes F sharp minor 7 to D to A to B minor, and repeats to D to A to B minor. Let's do it one more time. F sharp minor 7 A, 2, 3, B minor. Okay, so that goes around 6 times, and then it goes back round to the section that we did just previous to that, which was the D, F sharp minor 7, E, B minor, C sharp minor, and it just repeats that round till the end of the song. So it puts in the C sharp minor each time. And that's it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. It's a lovely song. Someone requested it. Thank you for whoever requested that. If you've got any requests, put them in the comment section. I'll try to get round to them. I often lose track of where they are because they're on lots of different videos, but I need to sort that out. But anyway, yep, check that out. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is 9 to 42. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.